Alright, let's go put up the thingamadoo. Thingamadoo curtain. There's a curtain rod running along the ceiling. Let's put that shower curtain on those hooks. Let's try spreading those cheeks. Wow, that's a pretty obvious peephole. Somebody's really dedicated. Well, with a hole this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught. So you're saying maybe the one getting spied on was into that shit? Maybe they were into, like, those home invasion fantasies. Home invasion? Interesting. I see. You two are real idiots, you know that? Let's do it from this side. There's a hole in the curtain. If I look at it from a ways back, I can see a single tile. Hey, Santa corrupted himself, okay? I'm innocent. Alright, from here I can see what tile it is. Looks like it's 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Nothing strange here. Nope, the thing's not budging. Well then that means... What? Oh, other room? Can I take it back down? How do I take it back? Give it back. Can I not take it back and put it in the other room? Give it back. Junpei, take the goddamn thing down. What? Where am I supposed to attack it to make it come down? Oh wait, it'll be the same tile in the other one. I don't have to take it down. What's up? You're going back already? Well, I can't just leave June there by herself. What, you think you're her knight or her protector or something? Creeping me out. Whatever, man. I'm going. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is. Yes, this one's loose. I think I can get under this with my nails, and yes. Plate. Alright, I might have to make it match. I get it. Yes. Yes! What are you mumbling about? Did you figure something out? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. It looks like a xenomorph eating somebody. Kind of. Lotus and Santa are in the room on the other side. I'm gonna go check up on them. Alright. There's a tile in the frame, so I guess I'm supposed to put tiles in the empty spaces. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, shit. No, that one definitely goes there. Swap these two. Yeah, boom! Not bad. Yes, I did it! There, picture complete. And there goes the frame. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. Mars key. Hell yeah, we in there, boys. Whoa! This is one of those Mars symbols. The door at the end of the hallway. It has the same symbol engraved on the keyhole. And that's gotta mean... Yes, we can use this key to get through that door. Easy, baby.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Oh God, this sounds like some mumbo jumbo.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
Use the force, Luke.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who
She's
do you
serious.
think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory.
Wait, why did they hyphenate outlier?
There's no scientific.
They usually just see it as one
I'm
word.
sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
Oh, look, we get a lot of options, dude. Man's face, a butterfly, koi, a dog, a small boat floating in a lake, and Funyarinpa. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means, dude. Funyarinpa. I'm picking it, though, because it sounds hilarious, and I want to hear him say it.
Funyarinpa.
Funyarinpa.
See? I mean, this totally looks like one. Here and here.
Yeah, totally. It totally looks like one. It's totally, yeah. Here and here. Dude, see? Obvious. Funyarinpa.
What the hell is a Funyarinpa?
What do you mean? What the hell is a Funyarinpa? You mean you don't know?
What an idiot, dude. She doesn't know what a Funyarinpa is? Oh my god. I
How the
can't
hell would I
believe her.
know?
How could you not know?
Right?
That's practically blasphemous. Oh, say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funyarinpa. Goodness, you are such a rude woman.
Right. I don't like her anymore, dude. How could she not know?
Junpei, are you just screwing around? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog. See? Like this.
No, it's a Funyarinpa. Oh shit, I can't unsee it now.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps.
I can't unsee it, dude.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2%
pretty similar.
success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase. So
Wow.
do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field.
Funkydelic, dude.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously.
Fuck you. It was a Funyarinpa the whole time and she tried to gaslight me.
Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Right. Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
Word.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
It's in brackets, so you know it's going to be important. Remember that one, kids. Wait. No. No. Stop. Stop it. All right. Let's go to the hallway. I'll go get June. You guys head to the door. That's like 3 feet away. Okay. Roger that. Oh, shit. It's such a long walk to the door, dude. Yes, it unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Good. Now we can get going. Come on. What are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Come on, Jumpy. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Can't believe you didn't clip the Funyarinpa, dude. SMH my head. Ooh. You found it! You found the
Another
Funyarinpa,
hallway.
boys.
Come on, open!
Ow!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
You do realize there's lights on all over your head, right?
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
That is an ugly chair.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Yosh.
Oh, so it's a kitchen.
Yummy.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
Bruh. No, look. Santa, look at this. We got a ways, bud. Look. See? We got a ways. Take it easy, bud.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
That sounds great. But don't we need a key for that?
No good.
Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey,
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that.
Wow, grabby.
See? Look.
Yes, yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now, if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
Yes.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
Okay. Schwung. Seek a way out. All right, kitchen. We got a whole lot of counters and some other stuff. A voucher. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Feel like I should write this down. A P P 9, meat 10, soup A, C F. Those 9 plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay. Well, excuse me, princess. There's 10 of them. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate. They're soup plates. They're made that way so the soup doesn't spill. I'm pretty sure those are called bowls, ma'am. If you ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. Yo, it's hexadecimal. Holy shit. I'm smart. How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other plate from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're gonna embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. What? Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle. Wow. Destroyed. A partition. There's no... I meant to click on the plates. There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. Ugh, you really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Wait, it didn't say how many there are. I assume there's 9 or 10. There's a voucher at the end of the counter. This voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. It says appetizer 9, meat 10, soup A, seafood F. And the plates on the table are 9, 16. Oh, it's not quite hexadecimal then. 16 meat, 10 soup, 15 seafood. Maybe they're... Oh, they are using it. I forgot what 0 or 10. Hexadecimal is... It's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, E is 14, F is 15, and 10 is 16. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added onto the normal number system after 9. I think I get it. Yeah, dude. It's hexadecimal. It's easy. Kind of. There's some bottles of seasoning in here. All we've got here is a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of an idiot are you? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? We got a keypad. This is the display area above the buttons. You're right. It is. Oh, lights. It's nice to have something finally go our way. It's a card reader. Since the light's red, I figure it's probably still locked. Keycard for it's got to be around here somewhere. We just got to find it. Alright, it's going. Do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kind of hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. I wonder what this drawer is. You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. It looks like the area under the plate opens up. No, you can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. It's a grill. There's some coals down here. They're bright red. Drawer's stuck. There's a pot on top of the stove. If there's some ingredients around here, I could cook something up for us. Lotus, you can actually cook? Who the hell do you think I am? You'd better believe I know how to boil hot water and put in my instant noodles. God bless you. And I can boil eggs too. Amazing. A whetstone. A whetstone? What are you planning to do with that? Oh shit. Don't tell me you're going to try and smash open the card reader. Are you an idiot? If you do that, then we'll never get out of here. Oh, yeah, I guess that would be bad, huh? Whetstone's only going to be useful if we need to sharpen something. Yes. A sink. It's still got water in it. There are a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're going to help us much. You sure? Maybe this table's for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. A trash can. Nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Damn it, there's nothing in here. Hey, Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I knew you'd just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything. I ought to throttle you. Squeeze me. Oh my god, the pun game is strong. Does it feel colder in here? Rolling pin. I can't look at the rolling pin. Oh, a countertop. There's a rolling pin and a colander here. Nothing useful. Okay. Wow, what a nice rack. I'd love to have that in my kitchen. Why don't you take it back with you? Are you offering to carry it for me? Why don't you ask 7? You're kidding. You don't honestly think I'd let a beast like that into my home, do you? Wow, rude. It's a lot of notes. They got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Instructions for using the cooking utensils. Wow, this pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Spending a day off with June drinking tea? Could such a day ever happen for me? Junpei? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. Oh, we got a cheese. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. This shelf has a white cloth on it. Not anymore. There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. What's this? Oh, yeah.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
Futile.
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
I know what futile means.
Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
She
Well,
likes
it
the
has something
Borg.
to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They took out a big
I know what you're talking
motherfucker of an
about.
insurance policy.
There was a novel that had a bunch of stuff in it that described the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
Oh, that too, I guess.
Yeah, that's the one. The title of the novel is Futility.
Futility.
It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But
I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but the story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
Yeah,
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
a hoax?
I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank. Apparently, the only thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
But the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
Like I said,
Just publish
that was
it again.
the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic. He figured that was his chance, you know? He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel
Patch notes.
so that it matched the Titanic exactly.
Really?
Really? There's no such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
But, that wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
It wasn't?
Yep.
Yup.
There were 2 other similar stories
Yep.
written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead
Yo, that's
wrote
when
2
Columbus
stories
sailed the
that
ocean
had
blue.
Striking similarities
I'm
to
just
the
kidding.
Titanic disaster.
I'm like
One,
500 years
2
off.
ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Have you ever considered not hitting an iceberg?
What if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load.
Speaking of total loads.
These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
The iceberg.
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh. What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Bum bum bum.
Why don't we talk about this some other time?
He was a
okay?
time traveling Titanic. Imagine being a time traveler and still going on the Titanic. What an idiot, dude.
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
Rusty knife. Sharpen this bitch. Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. That's how whetstones work. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. We got a knife. That's a knife. Can we cut the cheese? There are a number of cheeses lined up on the shelf. This is Gouda cheese, the most famous Dutch cheese. If you don't cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad. So you can store it at room temperature for quite a while. So we can eat this? Most likely. I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. There's cheese on the shelf. Sweet. Pretty much me whenever I open the fridge and see the cheese. Sweet. Dude, they even got some Mountain Dew back here behind the cheese. It's gamer time, dude. Hey, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? All right, guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. Is he? It is Mountain Dew. There's a little green bottle back there. Oh, it's oil. So pretty much Mountain Dew, but not quite. Oh, look, cooking oil. You could probably use this to make something slippery. What are you proposing?